Welcome back, guys. This is Crafty Fox, and this time I'm going to be showing you how to build the Santa Fe GE Evolution Series diesel locomotive. And this is a commission by CryptoPilot, so thanks for him for supporting the channel. And if you want to do commission, you can just check out the link below for my sell-by page. And yeah, this is the Santa Fe, and I know it's like one of the most famous railroads, but now it's part of BNSF. One thing about this locomotive that's different from the other ones, they have like this kind of silvery color. I didn't really see that much pictures of it in real life, so I'm not sure if that's just the model. But anyways, guys, let's get started. So first off, let's make the front part 2x3 of polished andesite, and just add one at the top ends like that. And then we want to make the middle part 34 blocks long, so 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And you want to do the same thing in the back, the 2x3 with the top sticking out like that. Then let's add the coupling in the middle, which is a stone brick slab, and alongside it tripwire hooks. And in the bottom corners, let's add a stone brick stairs like so. And then we're gonna skip this block here and make a 2x5 wall out of the polished andesite. And let's move on to the other side, do the same thing. So let's get a coupling, the tripwire hooks, stairs in the corners, and the little wall like a block apart from the top. I mean, not from the top, from the start. Alright, so after we do that, let's actually add this ladder. So we're gonna take oak wood slab, just add that right there in the stairwell, and the same thing on the side. Yeah, let's do this side as well. And let's add polished andesite right in the middle like that. I think that's what I did for this one. Alright, so after we're done with that, let's take some more polished andesite and make this 3 blocks wide for the floor part. And then after that, we can just work on the hoppers that are down below. So just fixing this up. Alright, so the hoppers, we're going to take 2 hoppers per each wheel, so there's going to be 3 axles in the front and 3 axles in the back. So just make 3 pairs of these and skip a space between each pair of wheels, so it should look like that. And then in between the spaces, let's add stone brick slab, and the same thing in the back as well. Alright, then the slabs again, and then let's add the little fences. So we're gonna take oak wood fence and just add this shape to it in the front and the back. So this is the back part, and this is the front. And for the back part, we're gonna have oak wood fence right here as well. Alright, so once we're done with that, let's take the polished andesite, go to the middle part, and we're going to skip 1 block away from the hoppers and do the same thing on the other side. And just fill in the middle 3. Actually, I'm going to do this side first. Yep, we're just filling it in. Alright, for I would say the left side, we're gonna add just polished andesite all the way across like that, and then stone brick stairs underneath. So it's pretty easy for this side. But on the other end, we're gonna add 3 in the front and 2 in the back, and then stone brick stairs 2 on each side, and then in the middle, we're gonna add this stone brick slab like that. And underneath it, let's add the rest, which is just completely stone brick stairs like that. Alright, so after we're done with that, we're gonna take acacia wood slab and add this right here next to the floor alongside, and we're gonna have the four corners of them. And if we had red slabs, I recommend you would use this, but acacia is the most closest to it, so that's why I use it. Alright, so after we're done with that, let's go to the front and add the red stuff. So we're gonna add 5 blocks wide, and then we're gonna add like sort of a hook like that. And then on this side, I actually added a block of quartz here just for some detailing. And then add 3 red wool after, actually 4 red wool, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, fill that in. And I believe I added a vent right here, and this is above the back of the second hopper pair, so like right around here. Just add a bedrock vent, so it should align like that. And next thing we're going to do is add a yellow stripe alongside the front and the sides a bit, so it looks like that. And then right on top, let's add red wool, kind of make this triangle shape for the hood part like that. Add another layer behind that, and then for the front part we're gonna add acacia wood stairs near the center, and then acacia wood slab right here. Then on top of the yellow part that's exposed, we're going to cover that up with a red carpet. Alright, so after we do that, let's add the lights, and that's going to be an item frame and white stained glass block. So we're just going to place it right here. So it's going to be sort of like the triad. Fill it in with the lights. And there also is one light at the back, so let's actually add that right now before we forget. So we're gonna add sort of like this triangle shape, like a chevron, I think that's what it's called. And we're gonna be making it like 6 or 5 blocks tall, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna put an item frame right here, second to the top, and then fill that in with the light, which is white stained glass block like that. Alright, so after we're done with that, let's go back to the front and fill in this layer with the red wool like that. And then we're going to add a pillar in the middle for the front part, and black stained glass blocks like that, 2 of them like that. And then another red wool pillar right here, and then we're going to use glass panes, 2 glass panes on the sides. And once we're done with that, let's add some more red wool, I believe. So we're going to add it right around here. And we're going to skip the bottom layer, and that's because like this, that's how the paint job is basically. And we're gonna take yellow wool, just add that. These are gonna be like the numbers. Put that underneath the glass panes and fill this hole in with the red wool. Red wool, not red wool. Alright, so after we do that, let's go to the top part, fill in the middle 3 of the cab. And on the sides, we're gonna use acacia wood stairs just to make it nice. Alright, so after we do that, let's add signs right here. It's going to be like the number plates. And I did not add actually number plates in the back, so I don't know if I actually should. I didn't add it to the Canadian Pacific and the Norfolk Southern, so I guess I'll just leave that alone. Alright, so after we do that, let's take an iron pressure plate. Place that right here. Skip 1 from the edge, 2, then skip 1, add 1 like that. And then we're going to add sort of like this staircase almost of red wool like that. So we're going to continue it and yeah, it goes for like 3 blocks, and then it just continues the third one down and not across. So it should look like this on both sides. And then we're gonna add light gray wool, so we're gonna add like 5. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna take bedrock and just add like these 3 columns, so like 2 blocks tall like that, every other block, so it's gonna be 3 of them, and then one sort of like a diagonal like that. Then go back to here, let's add 2 place red wool, and then put 1 more bedrock, and for the other side it's the same exact thing, so that's good. Then after that we're gonna add light gray wool right there, and also in the middle. Alright, so after we do that, let's take a light gray carpet and just fill in this entire box in, so that's uniform color on top, so it looks like that. And then we're gonna take light gray wool again, and we're gonna continue it all the way to the back, so like the middle 3 right here. Just go all the way to the rear of the locomotive, and then we have to fill in the other parts as well. I have tried it with clay, but I didn't think it looked as good. So if you're wondering that, if I tried that, I did. Alright, and then we're gonna fill in around the bedrocks, so it's like not all exposed. Yeah, just add one after before the bedrock like that. And then let's add light gray carpet again. Yeah, let's actually continue it like a 3 by 3 almost, and just extend that. Well, you don't have to do the inside of it. You can leave that kind of hollow. Yeah, just filling it in. Alright, so once we're done with that, we're going to take light gray wool again, and we're going to continue this thing in the middle, and that's going to be about like 6 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to place a bedrock, and then add 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then for the last 2 we're going to add that, making it a 2 by 3 like that. And then we're going to take stone brick stairs, and we're actually going to replace the thing on the side right here. Just take that off and just make it all stone brick stairs, going all the way to this little rectangle. Alright, then we're going to take some more and just add that right here, and that's going to be like 5 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once we're done with that, we're going to take stone slab, just add that right here, making it 5 blocks wide. And we want to continue this shape all the way to where the stone brick stairs is, where it ends sort of like that. Make this a double slab. Yep, same thing on this side. Alright, so once we're done with that, let's actually add this thing in the middle with the horn. The horn's going to be made of dark oak fence gate, and we're just going to skip 2 from the front and put that right there, and then we're going to add light gray wool right there, 1 block away from the horn, or maybe 2 blocks. And then we're going to take gray carpet, just add that on top. And I believe this is like some sort of vent where all the smoke comes out or something, like an exhaust pipe maybe. And let's add stone slabs around it, just filling it in nicely. And for this side, there's going to be like sort of this high wall. Alright, so we're gonna make this 3 blocks tall, so we're gonna add a red wool right here. Just extend this part and make it pop out a bit. And then we're gonna actually make this red banner like it looks like that. And we need a crafting table, which I should have got before. And put a black banner in the middle, rose red around it like a border. And then put the banner on top and make a 2x3 of rose red at the bottom. And that should be our door banner for the doors for the cab in the back, like that. And we're gonna have that on both sides. So after we do that, we're gonna take birch fence and just add that right here. 2 of them, and then there's gonna be 1 down here. And it's sort of gonna be like this diagonal shape, so maybe like, I think it was like this. Let me check 1 second. Alright, so yeah, it was like that. Alright, good. So we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna continue this every other block with the birch fence. And go all the way, and for the side as well, we're gonna continue this all the way around. And then we're gonna add stone brick stairs right here, so it kind of goes up like that, like a root. Alright, so then we're gonna add string where we need it between the fences, and that's to hold up the carpet that we're gonna place. And do this all the way around. And there is actually carpet down here as well. And place that. We don't need to place it there because the banner is going to hold it up. So we're just going to take light gray carpet, just add that along the fences. It's going to be like the railing going all the way to the back. Then on this side as well. Alright, so that's the railing, and now we can work on something else like the... What are we going to work on? Alright, so I think the last thing might be the Santa Fe logo, and you may notice that this color is different from the one that I did, because I realized that I messed up like the 2 sides, the color scheme wasn't the same, so I did fix it on this one, so don't worry about that in case someone noticed. Alright, so maybe no one knows about that, but alright, let's make the Santa Fe logo. So it's going to be basically 2 C shapes. We're going to start it off like that, make it all simplified, and we're going to have 1 C like right around here, C shape, and it's going to be sort of like a 2x2, same thing on the side, so it's going to be 1 block away from whatever this wall is. And then we're going to have another C right over here, so it's going to be like 2 blocks away from this, so like right here, another C. You do the same thing on both sides because they're both the same the same C's. Alright, so once we have the 2 C's, this is where it's going to change a bit. For this side, we're going to add 3 red wool, and then we're sort of like making this backwards H shape. Alright, so let's make the backwards H, so we're just going to dig out this H. Sort of looks like an N, but like this tail, I don't know what it's called, but that's sticking up like that. And that's basically it, I think. So for this side, the H is going to be on the left side, so H. Does it go up? No, it doesn't. And then we could connect it at the bottom here. So it looks like that. Same thing on the other side. So it looks like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it on how to build the Santa Fe GE Evolution Series diesel locomotive. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks again for CryptoPilot for commissioning this build. And if you want to do a commission, you could just check out my Solidify page, link in the description. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button below and subscribe if you hadn't already, because I will be uploading more train videos in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.